Hi all, this is Anjali and welcome to my channel. So today we are going to start with the full syllabus course for Computer Science class 12. And first of all, we're going to start with the smallest topic, that is computer networks, and we are going to start with evolution of networking. That's the first topic mentioned in your syllabus, and that tells you that how networks started evolving, how we started connecting computers, and we found that it's really a useful thing and we should take it further, right? So that is what you'll be studying here. There are some important dates, there are some important full forms which you need to remember out of this. Along with this, we will also be studying the types of networks, like what kind of networks we can form on the basis of geographical area. So this is what you're going to learn in this video. So watch the video till the end to get the concepts clearly. Okay. So first of all, the first network officially which was used was ARPANET, which was developed for US Defense Academy G. So this was the first network which was established, and we started using networks properly in this with the protocol TCP/IP. We'll get to know about the protocols later in the course, but the first protocol we ever used was TCP/IP in the network called ARPANET. The full form is Advanced Research and Project. So this P stands for project. So it is Advanced Research Project Agency Network. Now, if you see in 1969, this ARPANET was developed for US Defense Academy, right? And they used it for sending their messages, sending their signals in a secure way. And since then, we have been evolving over it, and there were so many things coming up which helped the networks to grow. So, as this chart you can see on the screen, you can see that we had first ARPANET in 1969, which was already using TCP/IP, but along with TCP/IP, we started using the protocol FTP in 1973. FTP is like when you upload or download files on the internet, that is file transfer protocol. Then your Ethernet, that means local area networks, started. So we started to establish LANs. I'll explain you what a local area network is in a while. Then in 1982 came your internet. In 1990 we got World Wide Web, and so on. This development is there. So this chart only shows up to 2014, but after that so many new things have also come, which you can write in comments and tell me that which other major applications came after 2014. So we have YouTube here, we have Facebook here, we have Bing, we have number of other things, but you are going to write a few things which came after 2014 and which is like an integral part of your life, some apps, some websites without which you can't even think your usual work. So do write that in the comments below. So that was the first network, ARPANET, right? After ARPANET, so for the examination point of view, now this was about the general knowledge thing, but if I come to the exam thing, when you have to prepare for the exam, you have to remember this year that in 1969, ARPANET came. This was the first network that came into existence, right? So after that, in 1980, we got NSFNet, which was more capable than ARPANET, right? So it was used for academic research. And then in 1990, we got internet, which is the one which we are using till date and will be using for our lives, right? So that is the journey from ARPANET to internet. Now, depending upon geographical area, like how much area are you covering, we have four types of networks. So four type of computer networks are formed on the basis of area covered. There are other bases also to categorize the networks, but we are using over here the area covered. So on the basis of that, we have personal area network. Now everybody of us are using so many devices at home, right? Like you would be having your laptop or maybe desktop, or you have a phone, you have a tab, you have a printer, we have smart TVs, and even if you had an older one, you can buy the Chromecast device and you can turn your TV into a smart TV, right? So these all devices are connected to each other. I can control what I want to see on my TV from my phone. I can even unlock my car or even turn the AC on and put it on some temperature with the help of my phone. So there are so many other things which is also called like smart devices, which comes under the term IoT, Internet of Things, right? But over here we call it personal area network because they're connected within a particular range. Now, if we don't go into this whole big thing, just take a small example. I clicked some of the pictures. I went with my friends for a party, I clicked some pictures, and now I want to transfer those pictures to one of my friend's phone. Now, you would say, ma'am, we'll WhatsApp it, we'll Telegram it, right? So, if you're doing it through WhatsApp, it's not a personal area network because you're using internet in that, right? But if I send it directly through Bluetooth, right? So if you're sending it through Bluetooth, so that's not using internet. Even if you don't have any data, you don't have any internet connection, you will be able to send the data with the help of pairing the two devices with the help of Bluetooth signals. Or if I have to copy something to my laptop, so I can use the cable, a wire can help you to do that, right? So that kind of network which is formed for personal purposes within the area of 10 meters. So 10 meters is the maximum distance for a personal area network. So you connect your personal devices so that they can exchange some data. That is called PAN, personal area network, right? Now, when you're using any of the websites or using any apps which uses internet, so that is not PAN. But the connection between your device and the Wi-Fi router at your home, so connection between those two devices is personal area network. Then let's move on to the professional purposes. Now, local area network is used for professional purposes. So I have an office, or maybe I have a school where I have a classroom or a college where I want the computers to be connected with each other. So I want that these computers should be connected so that the data or the services can be provided to all the computers in the network. For example, in an office, there are 10 people and we have 10 computers, but I have only one printer, one broadband internet connection, so that all of them can use the same internet connection, all of them can use the same printer, and one person on one computer can send the data to the other person without using any pen drive or without using any internet access. They can do it directly with the help of the network we have created. So if a network is formed within the range of 1 kilometer, so remember, a network formed within the range of 1 kilometer. It could be in one building, one room, different floors of a building. It can be two adjacent buildings, but it has to be within the range of 1 kilometer. So that will be called a local area network. Many such examples are there. Your school lab, a normal office, then a college lab maybe. So all that comes under local area network. Then the third category is a bit broader than LAN. So smallest is PAN, then we have LAN, and bigger than that is MAN, Metropolitan Area Network. Now this word metropolitan, you might have heard a number of times before. And usually it's associated with cities, metropolitan cities, right? So similarly, a network which covers the area of a city. So when a network covers an area within a city, that is said to be MAN. So we have two features of MAN. One, you can say it is covering a city or it is within the range of 10 kilometers. So up to 1 was LAN. So now if it is more than 1 but less than or equal to 10, so it will be considered as a metropolitan area network. Now how do we use it and where do we use it? So if you have some university which has, you know, 2 3 colleges in the city and they want that all those colleges should be connected with each other, so that would be an example of MAN. Your cable TV network, like you don't have a single dish at your place to get the TV serials and everything, but you have a local cable operator from where you have taken the connection, and that cable operator is giving the connection to multiple houses in the society with the help of wire and that set-top box. So that kind of network which is formed is also an example of MAN. Then if I have an institute, I have, let's say, 2 3 branches where I teach and I want that those institutes should be connected with each other. So whatever purpose you have, but if your computers are connected within a city, it is a metropolitan area network. And the moment you cross this limit, when you go out of a metropolitan city, so when you go out of a city, it turns to a WAN, wide area network, and there is no limit for a WAN. Beyond the city, beyond 10 kilometers, it's a WAN. Now it could be 2 cities, it could be a state, it could be a continent, it could be a country, it could be the world, anything. So internet is the largest network we have. So the biggest network on earth is internet because that is consisting of multiple networks, multiple single computers to form a network. So wide area network can be privately owned as well. Just say we have HDFC Bank, we have ICICI Bank. So most of the banks, they have network all over the world. If I'm having my account in India, it's not that I can go out and withdraw money. I can withdraw it anywhere. I can work on it anywhere. So that is a wide area network. So internet is the widest area network you have, right? So these are the types of networks. So what we studied today is that how networks evolved from where we started. So we started from ARPANET, we reached to internet, and the different types of networks on the basis of the area covered are PAN, LAN, MAN, and WAN. I hope you understood this very well. If yes, do click the like button and do write in the comments below that in which year ARPANET was evolved and which network is used to connect computers within my office where there are around 25 workers. So for both these questions, write down the answer in the comments so that I should get to know that who all have listened to me carefully and made notes as well. So you will be getting handwritten notes for all these chapters before your exams. So for that, keep following me, subscribe the channel, share it with all your classmates, all your friends, and tell them to subscribe as well. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take very good care of yourself.